All right. Oh, wait. This is the wrong tab. Fuck. I'm dumb. Final bits. Chat. And all right. We should be good. Everybody's strapped in. Here we go. Wait a minute. Oh, I got to turn off the acceleration. How do I do that again? I have to turn off the acceleration thingamabob. All right, let me put on movie night. MI1. Hardware acceleration. Yes. I might have done it on a different tab. Hold on. Maybe if I open it in Chrome, it might just work. Hold on. There we go. Mission Impossible 1. There's the hardware acceleration. Now, the other thing I can do is turn off desktop audio and capture this in. Hold on. Uno momento. There you go. Can you guys hear it? That's in my split audio. Absolute genius. Perfect. I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit. Hold on. Volume mixer. All right, there we go. Sorry, running it back. This is my fault. I'm just getting everything perfect. There we go. Set. Hold on. Why the fuck aren't you going full screen? Jesus H. Christ. F11. Yeah. There we go. All right. Perfect. Oh, and then we need subtitles. There we go. Emilio! Wait, I'm going to just turn the subtitles off. Fuck. Why does it work when I turn the subtitles off? It's not free on YouTube. I just checked. No, it is. That's what we're watching it on right now. All right. Yes. This theme goes nuts. First class used to be different. The hacker. Ethan. Good team for this movie. They really put together an elite team. And a viewer made this? Yeah. A viewer made this. Ha. Claire Swooner. Ooh. The first Mission Impossible is so much more cerebral than the rest. It's actually so good. What does cerebral mean? Of the mind. It's way more of like a spy movie than it is an action movie. Isn't that Cruise also? Don't get any on you. Hasta lasagna. Don't get any on you. Are you old enough to have used Mosaic at Net or Netscape? I used Netscape in kindergarten. I remember that. Ba, 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 ba. That computer interface is crazy. I feel stupid, but I don't remember this is the first Mission Impossible remake. Well, there was a Mission Impossible before this, but this was the first American movie. They're talking shit about him. Hackermans. Marked the target. You're such a talented entertainer. I enjoy your content so much, so deserving of all this success. Well, what a nice thing to say. Thank you. I mean, we're just doing movie night tonight, so I don't know if I deserve that acclaim, but thank you. Thank you for making this movie. You're welcome. You know, Estevez didn't get a credit for this movie. That's crazy. Oh, shit. Mm. It's either a good thing or a bad thing that this movie embraces 90s tech so much. I don't know. I think it's like a more real take on spy tech, but a lot of the interfaces look very dated. Bam, bam. Mm. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, this movie opens with a bang. He's not giving up. Have you ever seen Snake Eyes? I have. The ads, people, it's so funny. Ad blocked. Good for you, Gucci clone. Did you know it was actually supposed to be the cast of the TV show that was going to play Ethan's team? But when they found out the team dies in the first scene, they said no dice. I honestly think it's one of the coolest things about this movie that they kill his entire fucking team in the first scene. It's so amazing. And they like didn't let you know. Like when they ran the original trailers for this was like in the Scream era when you were like, "Oh, these people are going to be in the whole movie." Wrong, wrong. They're dead. They're all dead. Telephone. God, the opening to this movie is fucking insane. Yeah. Oh shit. This movie's so good. Yes. Red light, green light. You want to dance with the devil, that's fine by me, but I'm here to make sure you do it in hell. So he was the mole? No, he wasn't the mole. You literally had his first person perspective during what was going on. Could be an unreliable narrator. True. Could be. The arms dealer? Max.com. Spies.com. He's hacking the fuck. Oh, fuck. The broken glass trap. Oh no, it's the hot girl. Jesus Christ, Ethan. Oh, Jesus. They really get the spy thriller chick right. Uh. Mm. I don't care for Gob. Such a cool first person shot. These are the most European looking goons of all time. Finally, you're awake. Meow. I'm so attracted to this woman. Mm-hmm. I love her mannerisms. God, Vanessa Redgrave. What a dime. Look at how big his jacket is. It's so sick. We're clearly not CIA. We wear these lab coats all the time. Mr. Anderson. What can we do, Barnes? Gunther. She's so flirty. Nice. Yeah, we're all super sad Jim's dead. Right, Jim. We're sad about that. I forgot about your husband. Fuck. Oh, shit. Right, Jim. Right. Poor John. Jim. That's, yeah. I called him John because we were buddies. Germ and I. Jim. Leon the Professional. Ving Rhames, young Ving Rhames, amazing. This cast is so sick. Luther Stickle. Ving Rhames is so good in this movie. With a 4090. Yes. Check out the Omega on that panel. Fuck. These systems are state of the art. Yeah! God, this movie fucking rules. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Bam, 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 bam. Some would say this mission is impossible. How many of you are watching this for the first time? Wow, this is okay. This is awesome. I don't want to spoil anything. It's going off in 21. By the way, I didn't tell you guys, but I just got a message from one of my old teachers. I'm finishing Groundlings. You guys motivated me. I'm finishing the program. I'm going to see if I can't make Sunday company. And if I do, I might take a little, I'd become a part-time streamer. I'd probably be performing 2 days a week and then I'd stream 5 days a week, but we'll see. Hope springs eternal. Go get paid 50 bucks a night to go back to improv comedy, baby. Let's go. Can you stream it? No. Bring your desk on stage and do live reacts. I don't know if the world's ready for that. Look at her notepad. It's just gibberish. I've always noticed that. It's just scribbles. It's shorthand. My brother in Christ. That is not shorthand. That was straight up scribbles. This is shorthand. Sussy. True. I'm a pharmacist. I can read it. Okay, true. This has to be one of the most iconic scenes in a movie ever. No, I would argue that this is in the top 50 most iconic scenes ever. This scene has been emulated and sampled and reproduced so many times that even if you haven't seen this movie, I bet you recognize this scene. You're going to have kind of like a moment of deja vu because all of this has been used so many times. She hit him with that X-Lax. She hit him with that colon blow. Toast. 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 The fact that this entire scene happens in silence is so fucking horny. Chat, quiet down. That shot is so iconic. That's why he's not looking, though. He's sick as fuck. He takes the trash can out with him. God, that scene is so fucking wicked. Dude, it's 10 minutes of silence. It's so sick. Am I or James Bond? The first Mission Impossible is fucking incredible. I want him manning a radar tower in Alaska by the end of the day. Mail him his clothes is unreal. Mr. Hunt. The Rizzler. Whoa. Thank you, Ms. Jars. Thanks for the raid. We're watching Mission Impossible 1. It's film night, Pungus. I know what you're thinking. I was up there. He was down there. Oh. Oh. Thank you for the raid again, Pungus. If you don't follow Peach Jars on Twitch, you're really missing out. Go follow her channel. You had to list the whole time. Oh no. Like, it's just a little old couple and they frame them as drug kingpins. My dealer. Oh no, where am I going to get my fucking ketamine now that the the hunts have gone down? True. Oh, I've been fucking your wife. I have been absolutely plowing your wife. Oh. Kittredge. Oh, fuck. Krieger. Oh, shit. This is so strange. I love the way they do this. It's one of my favorite parts of this movie. He's figuring it out, but he's trying not to let him know he's figuring it out. Huh. Lousy marriage. Sexo. Critical sexo. Mm. Kittredge. He's hitting him with that Elon Musk during Grimes set shit. He's doubling the tempo. Hey, for my Rust heads, if you could have any item have a cool skin in Rust, what would it be? Just for the sake of conversation. Penis, diapers. Wow. Thank you. Thanks for that. Door? Really? People really want a door skin? Wasn't your last thing the Blood God helmet and shirt? Yeah, I'm not getting another one. I'm just asking if you were going to get one. Hazmat suit? Would a hazmat suit go crazy? They wouldn't let you? Huh. Why wouldn't they let me? Just for the sake of context. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. He had to know if she was in on it. Oh, shit. Yeah, he had to know if she was in on it. But of course, they did. Damn, tasted the goods is a crazy thing to say about your wife. Peganox, thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. Hope you had a great stream, Peganox. The man. Mm. Oh, shit. Got his ass. The glasses throw. Oh, shit. He just shot his wife. My wife. Those goggles. Even though they did this all on a green screen, it's still so impressive. All this for 10 million? Dude, in 1997, you could buy the Mavericks for $10 million. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Uh, we in the Tanusi? Oh, my God. Insane. This guy Ethan's nuts. Bam, bam. Oh, fuck, it's the gum. Yes. Oh, ground up on the track. Bam, 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 bam. Ta-da! She's just risen up everybody. Cranberries at the end. It's not like I could do this another 8 times. Would you like to watch a German porno? Oh, pirates? I'll take it. Bow, 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 bow. Dude, the first Mission Impossible fucks so hard. Woo, 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 woo. The second one is so different. Well, the director was different. Many sexos in chat. Beep. All right. Turn back on my volume here. So yeah, interestingly enough, I think, all right, I'll turn back on my alerts, I'll turn back on chats, and I'll turn back on bits here. I think interestingly enough, I've watched probably like 5 or 6 of the Mission Impossibles, but I always think that first Mission Impossible has just some je ne sais quoi, something very special about it. I think there is an interesting balance between the spy intrigue in that film and the action. Like obviously it I think has 2 of the most iconic action scenes ever in the train sequence and the knock list sequence, the Black Vault. The Black Vault is, I mean, it's just perfect and it's been emulated so many fucking times, but there's something about that Black Vault that is like, just every time you watch it, toast. It's so tight, it's edited so well, it's so creative. It's really just a perfect action sequence. Ultimately, I think that what happened was those were the most iconic scenes from the film. And ultimately, I think that led to subsequent films in the series kind of just being based around their action sequences, right? I feel like especially the second one with John Woo directing just became action movies that had kind of vague spy elements in them. Whereas that first movie feels like a real hardline spy film just with really awesome action scenes in it. I think the intrigue in this movie is really perfect. If you watch it back and see where Ethan really realizes that John Voight is the mole, it's awesome. If you watch, because you see him open up that Gideon's Bible and it immediately is like the Drake Hotel. And you're like, oh shit. It's just such a fun movie. Also, I feel like that opening always kind of hits me like the original Scream does, where I don't know if you've ever seen the original Scream, but the top casting for the original Scream is Drew Barrymore. And Drew Barrymore dies in like the first 2 minutes of the original Scream. And when they were advertising this movie, they showed that team and they wanted everybody to think it was going to be exactly like the Mission Impossible show. And then within the first 20 minutes, all the main characters, including an uncredited Emilio Estevez, are fucking slaughtered. And you're just like, what the fuck is happening here? It would be like if Ocean's 11 opened with the Ocean's 11 being murdered down to one person. Spoilers, we just watched the movie. We literally just watched it. We literally just sat here. That is the most insane spoilers ? I've ever seen in my life. We just watched it. Anyway, I think that's a great movie. I think that's a really fun movie. And ultimately, I every time I watch that movie, I am reminded why Mission Impossible took off the way it did. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I know there were a lot of people that watched it here for the first time tonight, and it's always really cool to watch kind of these big studio films that have such a pivotal place in film history. Mission Impossible has a pivotal place in film history. Let me check something. Okay. Mission Impossible has grossed in total near $5 billion now. The total gross of the franchise, which is fucking crazy. So it's up there with like, you know, the Harry Potters. So this film really is, it's important. It's important not only because it's such an emulated film and it's such a good film, but also because it really was the first piece in a very long film legacy that's still being released to this day. I think there's still one film to be released in this franchise, if I'm not mistaken. Which is crazy. That is crazy that they are still releasing these to this day. Dead Reckoning. Yeah. 30-year franchise. Fascinating. It's crazy because in that movie, Tom Cruise is already 34 years old. He's older than I am right now, which is crazy. He's older than I am right now.
Thanks, Will.
But yeah, I mean, he has just held up incredibly well. He's held up incredibly well. But yeah, That was a great film night. You know, it's so funny. Everybody was so worried about film night going away, and film night has been infinitely more successful now that we have done it as a YouTube free movie function than it ever was as an Amazon Prime watch party function. So, I mean, unfortunately, for those of you who didn't join us at the beginning, there will be no VOD of this. And obviously, there are no clips as well. And I have to split the audio in a very weird way. But it's been more successful. So if you would like to participate in future film nights, no, you cannot miss the initial film. You have to be here at around 8 o'clock p.m. West Coast time on Wednesdays, ladies and gentlemen. And then you can join us. And it's a lot of fun. Does anybody have any film-related questions that you'd like to ask?
Cool.
Best stream on Twitch.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. You had over 10K viewers well into the movie. Yeah, that's insane. Can you talk about the lighting during the entire opening scene alongside the river? Bananas? Yes. Very low lit, very noir, very cool. Love that. Thoughts on phone booth? I don't know the question. They existed. I love that scene. They're dead. They're all dead. Your favorite spy movie? Ooh. You guys are going to hate me for this. 6 Days of the Condor. Fucking rules. Or sorry, 3 Days of the Condor. 3 Days of the Condor. Correct answer. I'll take that. Was the train scene CGI or was it real? It was CGI, but what they did is they used practical elements. So they had that train, but they had it in front of a green screen. And then what they did was they used a giant fan to just blast air to pull their hair back. And so that grounds it a lot more. It gives certain things weight. And it kind of paints it a little bit better. But yeah, it was certainly a green screened effect. The practical effects were great. They were. Have you ever watched any of Vice's Icons Unearthed stuff? Each season is basically a deep dive with interviews with people in the inception and development of different movies. No, I haven't watched that. Sounds really interesting. Will, can you talk about how that notebook said you should show hole now in shorthand? Okay, I did. All right. What favorite movie of yours that you wish they would make a sequel or prequel for? District 13. Or District 9. Sorry, District 9. I messed up 3 Days of the Condor and District 9. District 9, I think, is the best film that never received a sequel. And I feel like it was set up for a sequel. And I needed it. And I never got it. And then they said there might be one, and then it's kind of undecided. I don't know where they are now. I don't know where they are now. Dune was better. Well, that wasn't the question, really. It's not happening. Yeah, I tend to believe it's not happening. Someone asked what studio he started. Oats is what it was called. District 9 next movie night. We've already watched it for movie night, actually. Do you think we will ever see spy thrillers like this come back, or will they stay heavily action based? I think you could. They'll be more few and far between, but you could. TTSS. I don't know what that means. MI6 only, or MI1 only got a 66% on Rotten Tomatoes. Why do you think? Because it was very complex. And I think when it first came out, a lot of people didn't get it.
Oh, yeah.
There were a lot of...
Cool.
So disappointed with the director's work after District 9.
True. I think there were a lot of elements in that film that people just went, huh, I don't know what they're talking about. You really have to pay attention to that movie. Have you seen The Godfather? Of course. TTSS is Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. True. Have you done Akira? We have. This was actually the 120th film that we've done for film class. Can you believe that? 120 films we've done for this film class. I think in my film observation class in college, I think we watched 20 movies total in the semester. So we're in like semesters and semesters and semesters of college class, which is kind of cool. 120 films without triggering TOS. How can this be? We used to use Amazon Prime Film Night, which actually protects you from TOS, which is very interesting. Bro, we graduated at this point. Well, it's really interesting. People have messaged me and said that, you know, this film class, despite it being very simple and very meme and comedy based, helped spur them into whatever careers they went into or in film or filmmaking, which is really fucking cool. I do not deserve that accolade, and it's very flattering. In 2009 to 2011, I worked on almost every major motion picture in a special effects department. Well, shit. Maybe we should get you on to talk sometime. That'd be cool. Have you ever done Looper by Rain Johnson? Love his films. I love Looper. Looper is great. Looper is like a really fun, interesting, traumatic film in a lot of ways. I just came in the stream. Is this the end of film night? Please, no. I'm sorry it is. We watched the movie already. I'm in the class portion of the film class. Please add a VFX breakdown segment in the VFX industry too, and we are often overlooked. So many breakdowns and BTS for all these movies. Yeah, I think ultimately, I kind of do a pretty vague covering of any VFX stuff just because it's not my background. I can appreciate what they're doing, and there are some times where I can like glean, okay, this is how they accomplish this. But I really don't have the background, so I don't speak about it as much. But I could try to give you as much as I know.
Thank you for the 120th. What's our take on the Kingsman franchise?
Kingsman franchise is a lot of fun. I don't know if it tries to be good, but it's like very fun, and it always keeps me interested. Thoughts on the camera work? I love the camera work. There are a lot of really interesting, like motivated camera shots. There's a lot of interesting first person. They kind of have like a Predator style thermal shot. They have a lot of interesting, like, you know, from spy cam angles. And then like also the reimagining of all of like the first sequence, I think is a really well done effect. I like a lot of it. There are a ton of Dutch angles in this movie. There are so many angles that are so fucking... When he first is talking to Kittredge, there's a Dutch that is like, Ethan, this has all been a mole hunt. And you're just like, what the hell is going on? And I love that shit. I would rather filmmakers go really big with their shots and make really interesting, weird shit than very plain shit. And there are some shots in this that are like, oh, you decided to do this. I asked about Snake Eyes earlier. Can you talk about how De Palma uses a lot of the same techniques in the film? Yeah, so a really good comp is the intro to Snake Eyes, which I think is pretty prevalent in the trailer. I'm on TV. Hi, Rick Santoro. Hello, Richard. Yeah. So a lot of the intro when they're in this fucking stadium and it's bopping around and there's crazy closes and there's a tracking camera and it's setting up the intrigue and it's just flying around. You can see it's a very similar composition. Snake Eyes is a cool movie. I don't know if it's as good as MI1, but
oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hey Will, I wanted to share this when you watched Cowboy Bebop movie but couldn't remember and thought you might like to see the trailer for Wantamba's next project.
Oh, yeah, sure. What film do you wish they would have make more of? Oh, we've watched this. Sci-fi. Give me more sci-fi. Always more sci-fi. Yeah, I've seen the trailer for this. This has been in production for like years now. They released this trailer. When did they release this trailer? Yeah, 8 months ago. We watched this when it first came out, and I pogged pretty hard. Watch Zone of Interest tonight. Didn't have any gay sex like Austin, but I really liked the movie. Well, yeah, there you go. So you Segoid? I Segoid's hard. Segoid. No gay sex.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Mount 6 Shane, thank you. Have you seen Solo Leveling? I have. I really enjoyed it. Can we talk about how hard Ninja Kami fell off? I'm going to be honest. From the first episode, it wasn't very good. This entire anime is kind of like a C+ from frame one. The action is cool. Yeah, but unfortunately, we live in an era where like the standard for action is in anime is so fucking insane. Like we are probably living in the greatest action era that anime has ever had. It's nuts. Like every mainline anime has some of the most ridiculous action sequences to the point where like some of these shows, they're not even like the plot lines aren't even that tight, but you're watching them and you're just like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck in the fuck? What other movies have taken inspiration from the Black Vault scene? Oh my God, so many. I mean, for one, any movie that has like the laser grid, so like Oceans has a sequence like that. Agent Cody Banks, Ace Ventura, yeah. There's a ton. I wish I could be as excited and happy about stuff as you seem to be. Well, I'll tell you, there's probably something out there that floats your boat or finds your lost remote. You just got to find out what it is, right? Like for me, well, I've been a manic depressive for my entire life, but one thing that was made easier for me was I always knew what I wanted and what I liked. I always knew that I wanted to be funny for a living, and I always knew that I loved movies. From like the first movies I watched, I was like, oh my God, this is incredible. And it was because it was my way of experiencing catharsis and like getting outside of my own life. I think the hard reality of life never worked for me. So finding artists that could take me out of that was really important. And then I started to find artists that didn't just take me out of my reality, but felt sympathy for my reality. And those were the guys that and girls that really spoke to me, right? When a filmmaker could tell you something about your life that you already knew through characters that you had nothing in common with, that's where it really gets sweet. So I don't know, get excited for what you want to get excited for. Like that's why I love nerds, because without passion, there's no point to this. But I guarantee you there's something that you could have passion for. And it could be simple. I think that's one thing that people don't want to admit, right? That's why I am so open and honest about my passions. Film, ketamine, tits. Because I like those things, God damn it. And I want to enjoy them how I want to enjoy them. Because otherwise, you're just a walking corpse. And there are a lot of people that are going to tell you you can't enjoy the things you want to enjoy. Oh, anime is cringe. Oh, film is dead. Oh, liking boobs makes you a fucking misogynist. Wrong. Just enjoy the things you want to enjoy. Starship Troopers is my top 20. Just because it's a guilty pleasure, enjoy what you enjoy. Starship Troopers is one of those films where if you look at it without a critical eye, it looks like a farce. It just looks kind of crappy. But when you get into it, it's so much deeper. It's such a brilliant satire when you really take the trouble to look at it. How are your cans developing? I got pretty big man tits and I'm enjoying them a lot. I'm 90% dead, but good news, I'm still alive. Okay, we'll take that. 10% alive. That's, hey, the first step to being really alive is being mostly dead. Do you think the franchise would have been as big if they kept all the Mission Impossibles as spy thrillers instead of action movies? That's very hard for me to say, but I would probably assert no. I think I will say something. I think any franchise or filmmaker that has to be witty.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
every
cool.
time they make a
Just finished
project.
Fallout, and I feel like it was everything I was looking for all at once.
It was very good. I think any franchise or director that has to be witty with every project traps themselves. And I think the twist in the end of this Mission Impossible, it's hard to replicate. And you see filmmakers that get stuck with that, like M. Night Shyamalan, for example, where every film you're like, all right, how is he going to flip this on its head? And it kind of loses that level of intrigue. Because you're sitting there and like, oh, how are we going to find out that everything we knew was a lie? So I think ultimately they would have had to have some really, really good writers and directors to keep that going for 10 films. JW, thank you.
That's very cool.
JW10387 gifted.
Is Gengar actually the ghost of O.J. Simpson? I heard it was the ghost of Clefairy, but
Wow, that's very cool.
I finished Cowboy Bebop last night. The ending killed me, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna carry that weight. Have you done Escape from New York for film night? I don't know if I have, but I love Escape from New York. Oh, I have. Okay. Sorry. We've done 120 films as of tonight. 120 fucking films. You did Escape New York during the Diablo streams? Jesus Christ. Those Diablo streams almost fucking killed me. Is there a list? There is. Have you watched Tron Legacy? I have.
Oh, wow, that's
A
very
film carried by
Love
its
you, Mr.
soundtrack.
Neff. Thanks for inspiring me to self-suck.
Oh. Will you do Okja? Maybe. Have you done I Am Legend for film night? I have not. I don't know if that's a movie that I would put in Will Neff's criterion. Maybe. I like that movie, but I don't know if it spoke to me. Cloud Atlas? Fuck no. The only other film I would watch by the Wachowski sisters, other than Matrix, is Speed Racer. Speed Racer is surprisingly based. Sisters? Yes. They are trans sisters now.
I'm ballsy.
Yes.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Currently dealing with alcoholism, but we'll see how it goes. Used to be an Olympic prospect boxer. Your Super Saiyan challenge got me back into working out and trying again to quit.
Yeah. Well, I got good news and I got bad news. Bad news, you got addictive personality. Okay? So you're going to become addicted to things. You got to be aware of that. Good news, you can get addicted to good things, right? Take that same addictive personality and put it towards working out, going to the gym, staying healthy, hiking, taking care of a dog, tits. That's what I do. League of Legends, don't listen to that chatter. Please.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you do, don't listen to that chatter. It's a trap. It's a fucking trap.
See for film night. Chat needs to suffer like I did.
No. Come and see. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. The vibes would be at an all-time low. Have you seen this? Oh. Okay, I've never heard of the GLAAD Awards before. But that's Sydney Sweeney. Interesting. Okay. God, I love this song. Guys. Wait, did Neswa get off? No. Fuck. Shit. Balls. The song is so good. Ladies and gentlemen, we had kind of a truncated stream last night, and this again won't be a full length one, but I just want to kind of talk my shit before I head out. Streaming can be frustrating, but every time I take time off from streaming, I'm reminded how appreciative I am of it and how much it's changed my life. I think one of the hardest things in life is not knowing what you're supposed to do. I think it's a feeling that a lot of us will face at some time. But despite all the sadnesses and anxieties and stresses that I still have, I know what I'm supposed to do. and that's show up and do my best to entertain you. So thanks for that. Yeah, oh yeah, chatter, that and fuck dads. That's another one. And show hole. 3 things. Entertain, fuck dad, show hole. Let's get that on a shirt. No, but seriously.
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very cool.
_Bingus_ gifted a tier 1 sub
Thank
to
you.
Clamfucius. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
What's your favorite Imperial Japanese film? Yojimbo. I'm sorry if I ever yell at you or we have a difference in opinion. Know that it's
Oh, yeah,
just
wow, that's very
one nerd yelling at
Neff
another
movie night
nerd.
Best night.
Never means anything
Oh, yeah,
personal.
wow, that's very cool.
And I keep trying to get better at this. So know that we have a lot of new projects coming. A lot of new exciting things that I've been working my ass off. Now, one more question before I get off. Let's just say someone was, I don't know, working on a Rust event for the video game Rust. I don't know. So weird. That's crazy. And they could have any item in the game skinned as like something for the Blood Church. Like, which one would you guys want? Like, which Haas, what is happening? What is happening in your Haas? Oh God. Oh. Haas. 1 second, guys. Haas, will you help me? Use my domain expansion. Domain expansion. 1,000 years of sexo. Infinite Homer.
You got to pump it up, don't you know?
Engage.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know?
Now you're in my domain.
Got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up,
Ultimate technique.
don't you know?
Kaleidoscope sexo.
Got to pump it
Engage.
up, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know?
Now my technique is guaranteed to hit.
Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
This is what I do to your dad. I hope someone's parents just walked in.
Centaurus Neff Rammy Neff Pisto Neff Pisto Neff Rammy Zanatters.
This is the definition of having to flip to porn when your parents come in. Okay, enough domain expansion, please. No more 1,000 years of sexo. Okay. If you could have a bandana, a balaclava, a beanie hat, burlap shoes, burlap shirt, burlap pants, burlap head wrap, bucket helm, boonie hat, hide poncho, shorts, tank top, cap, radio or reactive target, rug, fridge, garage door, chair, spinning wheel, vending machine, large wooden box, sheet metal door, water purifier, locker, furnace, bearskin rug, rock, hunting bow, pickaxe, Thompson hammer, semi-automatic pistol. Which one would you guys take? There's a bunch more. Rock plus. Mandy axe? Is there an axe? They do have the hatchet. Bearskin rug? Ooh. Mandy hatchet? Okay. Poll in Discord? Yeah. Haas, I am gonna send you something that totally isn't anything. If we could get like a poll of some of these, that'd be sick. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you? I'm just gonna send a sexo to Fear End also for no reason, because I feel like they need that. Sexo. Let's see if anybody responds at 11:17. I just sent them this. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. Sexo. I'm going to send sexos to everybody. I think that's very important. I was supposed to end stream a while ago, and I just am talking about sexos. Sexo. Sexo. Anyway, I was just basically saying, oh my God. I was just saying I'm appreciative for this. I really do have a lot of fun getting to do this for a living. And I hope you have like a good time watching. And I hope I've maintained a good standard for you guys.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very.
And I hope you guys are excited about Donna coming back, Name Your Price coming back, some special events I'm working on. Hey, next week, I know we've taken a hiatus, but next week we're starting second season of Australian Alone. So I'm really excited for that. And then when we get done with that, we'll take a little break and we'll watch the next season of Australian Survivor. So my React Andies, don't worry. We just take little breaks from time to time. Anyway, thank you so freaking much for everything you do. In a really good place mentally these days. So I hope to make some really fun stuff coming up. Anyway, I'm going to send you over to Miss Gina Darling. Please give her the same love and respect you'd give to me. Have a wonderful evening. Use those new raid emotes that we have. The one that kind of looks like the Hassan one. No, not that one. No, not that. No. And I will be on the OTK show tomorrow, the top streamer. How am I supposed to read this list? Okay, Haas, I'll fix it. I'll fucking fix it, bro. I'll fix it, okay? Please don't use the Saxo emote in other people's chats because Twitch will remove it. I'm not joking you. Twitch will remove that fucking emote. So just use our raid one and we'll enjoy that one here. Okay. We will enjoy that one here. Anyway, thank you as always. Stay dangerous, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow and good night.